Tucker Carlson is finally calling out Israel and the absurd ideology of Christian Zionism. Tucker Carlson called out Israel for their treatment of Christians and carrying out human rights violations on holy land.
If you wake up in the morning and decide that your Christian faith requires you to support a foreign government blowing up churches and killing Christians, I think you've lost the thread.
The fact that Christians was ever okay with their taxpayer money being spent on sending weapons to Zionists so they can kill other Christians was always absolutely crazy to me. We also had Israel, who funded Syrian terrorists who engaged in mass atrocities against Syrian Christians in the region. So we had Zionist Jews fund radical jihad against Christians in the region, and American evangelicals was okay with it. Not anymore. They are finally waking up. Tucker Carlson even brought on a prominent Palestinian pastor to explain the brutal Israeli treatment of Palestinian Christians in living under the apartheid regime. So how are the Zionists, the people who consider themselves allies with America and the evangelical movement, how are they responding to these very legitimate criticisms levied by Christians and people like Tucker Carlson? And they're calling Tucker Carlson an anti-Semite for raising concerns about the amount of Christians that Israel murders. Are Americans starting to realize that this is an abusive relationship now? The funniest thing about this story to me is many right-wing influencers like Tucker Carlson was extremely muted about Israel. It wasn't until Ben Shapiro and the Daily Wire fired Candace Owens and opened the floodgates. So I want to take this time and thank Ben Shapiro for being such a traitorous piece of shit that you turned off white evangelicals from Zionism.